This fire safety video will explain what you should do if you encounter a fire. In this scenario, a patient and 2 caregivers are in the room. After acknowledging there is a fire, Paul informs the other caregiver.
Rob, there's smoke coming out of that trash can. We're going to have to move the patient.
To remember what to do in scenarios like this, just remember RACE. R is rescue. To rescue the patient, the other caregiver unhooks the pumps and wires in order to move the patient out of the room into the hallway. A means alarm. Now that the patient is out of the room, Paul makes his way to the nearest alarm and activates the system to alert others around him that there is a fire nearby. When the alarm is activated, the horns and strobe lights will indicate the general location of the fire.
Code red, building 11, level 2, full corridor, by room 2113C07. This is a drill.
If there are strobe lights and horns, the fire alarm was activated on that floor in that wing. If only strobe lights are flashing but no horns, the alarm was activated on the level below. Only the floor of the fire alarm and the floor above will have any indication there is a fire. So if the fire is on floor 2, strobe lights and horns will be heard on that floor. The 3rd floor will only have strobe lights activated. Meanwhile, the 1st and 4th floors will remain as normal. Alert others around you and tell them of the situation and what they can do to help.
Rebecca, please call communications at 5555.
Sure.
Courtney, can you let the other pods know there's a fire?
Okay.
Ellen, can you please go through and close all the doors?
Sure.
Mark, can you tell all the visitors that they have to leave and direct them out, please?
Hospital emergency.
Hi, this is Rebecca in the Patient Safety Training Center, and we just set the alarm off.
Okay, have you pulled the nearest fire alarm? And what is the size of the fire?
Small.
Could I have the exact location again?
Sim Lab 2.
All right, we'll get them right out.
Thank you.
C stands for contain. Contain the fire by closing the door to the patient room. E means extinguish. Extinguish the fire if you are authorized to do so. Do not attempt to extinguish the fire if you have already contained it by closing the door. This is for fire response personnel to do. If no one is authorized to extinguish the fire, find the nearest fire extinguisher and place it in front of the patient room with the fire. This will help lead the fire response personnel to the right room. Security, ACOS, safety, and engineering will arrive on the scene shortly. Remember RACE. Rescue the patient. Alarm. Pull the alarm. Call the fire in. Notify others. Contain the fire by closing off the room. Extinguish the fire if you are qualified to use an extinguisher.